Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another exciting edition of the BBL League. Here we are, second game of the year, Imposers versus Ginger Snappers. Let's get this thing kicked off. The Imposers have won the toss and have elected to play. Nelms at quarterback. He had a great game last time. Let's see what he can do today. And now Terrell. Nelms going to take his time reading the defense. Nelms snaps the ball. Nelms taking his time in the pocket. Throws it to Witt, and the pass is dropped. Peyton Witt, he is a developing player. Still, I don't believe has reached his max potential, but he will get there very, very soon. He is putting up an impressive campaign with the Imposers, reeling in a catch in the last game. But let's see what else he can do. And Elms passes. It goes to Witt again, and it is dropped, but it was also tipped by Houston Rigsby. Good defense from the sub. Jeremy Old still on IR. He will hopefully be at our next game that we play. But for now, they have Houston Rigsby. And also, for the Ginger Snappers, they do not have Hunter Crabtree, so we have Ben Schoenig filling in. Great sub in the BBL League. Bad snap from Terrell. Nelms moving in the pocket. He has Hunter and Rigsby. Get past Rigsby. Only Pirtle to beat. And he beats Pirtle. There goes Nelms. All the way. You can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Imposers. That's 1-0 to start the game. Once again, Elms making something out of nothing off of bad snaps. But now it's Braden Pirtle's turn. What's he going to do with it? He is moving in the pocket. He looks to throw. Throws it. Finds Houston Rigsby. And it's caught. There goes Rigsby. And he is tagged by Asher Harvey. Houston Rigsby really stepping into a bigger role as a sub. A bigger role than expected for a sub player. But he has not been horrible. Obviously, there were a few flaws last game with his quarterback play and some drops and bobbles. But he is definitely improving. So we'll see what kind of a performance he puts up today. Now, this Imposers defense, very feisty last game, only allowing 2 points, a passing and a rushing touchdown, and getting 2 picks as well. Braden Pirtle, he's no shabby quarterback. He's solid as well. And now they snap the ball. Braden has it in the pocket. He looks to throw again, and he is tagged. Wait, there's a flag on the play. There were too many rushers by the Imposers defense. Under BBL rules, there is only allowed to have 1 rusher going after the quarterback. And in this situation, there were 2. So it is a redo of second down. Braden Pirtle has it in the pocket. He looks to throw, but he is mobile. There he goes. Braden Pirtle's going to take off, where he is tagged by Asher Harvey at the goal line. Now the Ginger Snappers can get creative. In the past, they've been a great red zone team with Jeremy Olds, but this is a different quarterback and a different system because every QB is different. So let's see what Braden Pirtle can cook up for his team here tonight. I believe it's going to be something good. I believe it's going to be something great. Let's see what it is. Houston Rigsby and Schoenig lined up on the outside. Pirtle looks, and he is sacked by Will Nelms. A safety blitz there from Big Willie there. Good play. Way to read the offense from the Imposers. Now the Ginger Snappers really have to get creative. The Imposers putting the pressure on. Seems like they nearly have to get into the end zone on this play. Now, what will they do? Snap a little high, but he's good. And Braden Pirtle's going to take off. And touchdown, Ginger Snappers. Now the Imposers get the ball back after the rushing touchdown from Braden Pirtle. What will they do here? Nelms in the pocket at QB. And a low pass, and they're going to hand it off to Asher Harvey. Oh, great block from Nelms. Asher, there he goes. Cuts the seam all the way. Asher Harvey. Touchdown for the running back. Touchdown, Imposers up 2. That is the second rushing touchdown that the Ginger Snappers defense has given up today. They need to figure something out on that rushing game. So now they need to get the juices flowing offensively. Braden Pirtle at quarterback. Braden Pirtle going to go off to the races. There he goes down the sideline where he is tagged by Asher Harvey. Good run from Braden Pirtle. He's becoming more of a dual threat quarterback as this goes on. Honestly, one thing I would not be surprised about if Braden played quarterback and Jeremy Olds transferred himself over to wide receiver when he makes his monumental return to the Ginger Snappers active roster. Braden Pirtle gets the snap. And Asher Harvey rushes. Does not work. Braden Pirtle's just going to take it himself. There he goes. He's tagged by Will Nelms. Yet another solid run from Braden Pirtle gets his team into scoring territory. Now what will they do here? I would assume they'd look to throw. But of course, anything can happen. So, plenty of time to think here. Braden Pirtle, very, very IQ high quarterback. He has a lot of thoughts and ideas for this team and what his dreams and aspirations are. But I'm sure he's going to make something work. Lincoln Hunter snaps it to Pirtle. Going to hand it off to Houston Rigsby, the sub, the slow one. Oh, and he goes out of bounds. Good defense there from Asher Harvey, forcing him out of bounds. Let's talk about the two offensive linemen real quick, Lincoln Hunter and Chad Terrell. Let's compare stats so far this season. Lincoln Hunter, that boy has been balling. We had a non-film game where he had 2 touchdowns, and Chad also has a touchdown, but Chad has more receptions. Alrighty, Lincoln Hunter snaps the ball over to Braden, and there he goes, and he's tagged once again by Will Nelms. Alright, Braden Pirtle has to really think deep here about what he wants his team to do. They need to get into the end zone now. Will they go to Houston Rigsby? Will they go to Schoeneck? Could they go to Hunter? Or could he use his legs and get him in there himself? The Ginger Snappers defense has been solid all year long, but they need to be phenomenal right now. Braden Pirtle has it. There he goes, using his legs. He beats Chad Terrell on the outside. Touchdown, Ginger Snappers. Another great play for the Ginger Snappers offense, but now the Imposers need to get those juices flowing. Nelms in the pocket, looks to throw. He's got plenty of time. He's going to sling it deep for the running back, and it's contested, and it's intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Braden Pirtle bringing it back upfield. What a pick. And there he goes, and he is tagged by the quarterback. What a turn of events there. Now the Ginger Snappers have possession. Braden Pirtle looks to throw, slings it for Houston. Caught! There he goes, but he's tracked down by Nelms. Rigsby just not quick enough, but they are in scoring zone. Now Braden Pirtle going to take it himself, and he's tagged by Asher Harvey at the goal line. Great safety play from Harvey once again. He's played great safety all year long for this Imposers team, but now the Imposers need to find a way to get a stop to possibly prevent the Ginger Snappers from taking the lead. All right, now Braden Pirtle has it in the pocket. There he goes, and he throws it to Lincoln Hunter. Touchdown, Ginger Snappers. What a play. The Imposers are down and need to get something going quick. Nelms, what will he do here? All right, he has it in the pocket, fakes the handoff to Asher Harvey, looks to throw, but he is pressured. He's going to have to move. There he goes down the sideline, and he is tagged by Houston Rigsby. Once again, a little aggressive there. Imposers have the ball. They need to get the end zone. Nelms, good snap from Terrell. What's he going to do? And he throws to the King of Africa, Chad Terrell. There he goes, and he is tagged by Braden Pirtle. Good play. Imposers now, bad snap. Nelms recovers. Rolls out, looking to throw, slings it deep. Caught! Asher! Clutch connection there. Play has started. It's crunch time now. Braden Pirtle going to have to sling it. And, it's a bit overthrown for Houston Rigsby. I saw a little hesitation in the run there. Ginger Snappers now in crunch time. Have to make some magic happen. Braden Pirtle taking his time in the pocket. Looks to throw as he should. But there he goes. He's going to take off. Will he be caught? And he is tagged. This is looking like this will be the last play of the game here, folks. Braden Pirtle and the Ginger Snappers have to make some magic happen. Nelms brings the rush. Braden Pirtle, there he goes, all the way, possibly. Tagged by Harvey. We have a tie, folks. Thank you all for joining us here for another exciting edition of the BBL League. Good night.